What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's Hitman 23. See my new sign? Very, very nifty, huh? Very cutting edge, I must say. Um, if you're wondering, what's he doing? What's he doing? Yesterday, I was at Michael's, the framing and craft store with my son and my wife, doing some shopping. I was picking up some frames, which I'll do in another video. Some stuff I've been framing. And we were at the checkout line, and Luke, my son, saw this on the checkout line. He's like, "Dad, you should get one of those and use them in your videos." And I'm like, "I don't know, Luke." I'm like, "What would I use them for?" He's like, "Make a sign or something." I'm like, "Well, I don't know what I would do with it." He's like, "Yeah, like, cardboard gotcha or something like that." And I'm like, as soon as he said it, I loved it. Like, the kid is like, I don't know, he's like Kreskin or something. Not Kreskin, but you know what I'm saying. He just has good ideas. And even yesterday, I was kind of blown away. He's like, "Dad, why don't they do like a advent calendar for like baseball cards?" I'm like, "Dude, that would be so cool. That would be sick if they did something like that. That would be cool. Like a pack of cards every day for, 24 days before Christmas and blah, 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 blah." Lo and behold, we get to we go to a show today, and I guess it's brand new. They have Topps is putting out an advent type calendar with cards. Me and Luke look at each other. I'm like, "Dude, maybe you should go working for Fanatics or something." I don't think they've done that prior. I don't think I've ever seen it before. It was just kind of serendipitous that he mentioned it yesterday, and then today, boom, there's an advent calendar with baseball cards. $159. I was like, I don't think I'll be getting that. But yeah, they have one. I thought I'd spice it up a little bit. If I ever, decide to do a hand modeling video. Most of my videos are, you see my mug, my ugly mug. But sometimes I'll do a hand model video if I just don't feel like getting in front of the camera and I want to be behind it. And this kind of can be cool for a backdrop, but it's kind of like a themed thing. And since I'm not like a huge, like, my channel's not huge on talking, and when I say talking, I can't shut up, but like, I don't have, my channel's not based around topics. I mean, I may have a topic here and there, but I just want to show my stuff. That's really all I want to do on my channel, is show stuff, show my pickup, show my collection. That's where I roll. I'll leave the talky stuff to everybody else. But yeah, so that would kind of be cool to have. It's a neat little thing, and like I said, it's kind of antiquated technology, but cool nonetheless, I think, especially because my son Luke came up with the idea. So yes, I mentioned a card show. I went to a card show today in Fort Myers. It's our monthly show in Fort Myers, and it was, same as it's always been. Very good show, good attendance, mostly modern. There's some vintage, but this show is pretty much, I go and I look, my goal is to look, I definitely go more bargain boxing at this show, more of a focus. They have some good stuff. I also, there was a guy there selling a bunch of wrestling stuff, so my son Luke came and he was able to pick some stuff up from him. So it's pretty cool. I'm walking around the show, and Steven, the guy who is the promoter of the show, goes, like walking by, saying hi to him, congratulating him on the Naples show, because he's now going to have a Naples show, which is like going to be 10 minutes from my house, the second Saturday of every month, running with the one in Fort Myers, the fourth Sunday of every month. So I was like so excited that he's going to actually have a show in Naples. I don't think there's been a card show in Naples for at least 30 years. That's what he said, because his mom was actually the old promoter from the shows in Naples back in the day when they did them at the mall. So I am really super stoked to have a show in Naples. He said it's going to be about 58 tables, not as big as the one in Fort Myers. The Fort Myers show is a little bigger, 75 tables. So he's kind of keeping it, a little smaller, a little more exclusive. See how it goes. It's in a really nice location. It's in the Naples Convention Center, which till like a week ago I didn't even know existed, and I've been here over 10 years. I didn't even know we had a convention center in Naples. So there you go. And I've probably driven by it 18,000 times. The other cool thing was when I was walking by Steven and we were kind of talking for a second, he goes, "Dude," he goes, "you know who's standing behind you?" And I said, "Who? Who's standing behind me?" He goes, "Johan Santana." I'm like, "No way." I turn around, and there's Johan Santana. I was like, holy good Lord. And introduced myself to him, my son. The nicest guy, like such a cool dude. Him and his wife were there shopping. He wasn't there signing or anything. Him and his wife were shopping for cards for their son. And he had a ton of questions, and we were talking. It was really cool. Actually, we hung out, we were talking, and he was engaging me, I was engaging him, showing him cards, and it was just really cool because he really doesn't know like anything about cards. He was asking about rookie cards and all that stuff. It was just really, really cool little some interactions we had with him. I got to take a picture with him, and I asked him some questions about the Hall of Fame. I asked him, I said, so do you think Ichiro gets in unanimously? He goes, he better get in unanimously. He goes, if he doesn't get in unanimously, something is wrong. And he kind of gave me a little wink, like, the voting is messed up in the Hall of Fame, man. We know that. I mean, there are certain players who should have gotten in unanimously, and they didn't. And I asked him about CC, and he goes, he better be getting in. He should be getting in. So it was very cool. I was asking him questions about, when he played, and, he told me that his first strikeout in the minors was Ken Griffey Jr., which I thought was pretty cool. And, he's the only Met to ever throw a no-hitter. Or the first Met to throw a no-hitter. I don't think there's been a no-hitter by the Mets since he's pitched one. But really cool, man. Johan Santana was a freaking awesome pitcher. He really had a solid career. And I have to say, again, what a super cool guy. Really approachable, really nice. Can't say enough about him. So that was cool today. And then the rest, was cards and wrestling figures. My son got the wrestling figures. I got the cards. I didn't go crazy, didn't spend a lot of money. Again, it was bargain box hunting, and I found some cool stuff. So I'm going to show you that stuff. Saw Spread Eagle last night. So that was cool. It was a band from back in the early 90s. They kind of came in at that end of that, like, hair metal, like as it was kind of dying out. They kind of came on, but I've loved them ever since. So I got to see them play last night. It was awesome. So it was a really good weekend. Had a lot of fun. And I'll show you some cards now. So first thing, I'm going to show you a couple of these top loaders. This is really cool. Speaking of metal, I got a card of this scrub, Frank Thomas. This is Topps Medalists. And this is it's cool because the medalists right here and the baseballs right here and the little image, I guess it's a Frank. You really can't see it, but I guess it's Frank Thomas, the little image there. It's not die cut, it's laser cut. I was looking at the card and can I see light through there? When I first looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, it's laser cut. So it's really cool. I'd never seen these before. And you can see on the back, it goes right through, and really cool card. That had to come home with me. So I don't know what year this is from. 90s, right? 90s. 90s, early 2000s. But very cool. Topps Stadium Club. Nice stuff right there. Got this cool gold label. This is a prospect. This is a CC Sabathia out of the gold label, 2001. So this is like a rookie year card. And grab that because I thought, very cool to have in the collection. Little shine on the front. Little information on the back. Very nice. And then just a random Andy Van Slyke rookie card. I don't think I had that for my set, so I grabbed the 84 Fleer Andy Van Slyke rookie card. Next, I got to take a sip of my Angry Orchard. It's been amazingly awesome here, weather-wise, the last week or so. Humidity is gone. Last couple of days, it's been like in the high 60s. Crisp air. As crisp as Florida can get you, but it's pretty crisp. Cool nights. It's like the best, man. It's the best. And a lot of people complain that it's cold. I'm like, are you kidding me? Have you ever been up north in the winter? So yeah, it's awesome. I'm really enjoying it. So this reminds me of the fall. So I love this stuff. Love drinking beer and looking at cards, or drinking the cider and looking at cards. Every time I see one of these, I pick it up. It is a 1994 Pinnacle Museum collection, and that's Mike Piazza. I don't pick up a Mike Piazza when I see him. I pick up a museum collection. It's, again, one of those sets that I grab when I see. Will I ever complete it? I don't know. If I don't, oh well, but love these cards. You got that great Dufex technology on there. So, we saw some laser technology. We now see some Dufex technology. And we're going through the technologies right now. We're going through another here. We got the Roger Clemens. Very cool. Love it, love it, love it. The Rocket. And then I think I may have had this card already, but I picked it up again just in case. It's a great looking card. It's Topps Stadium and Club Chan Ho Park of him blowing the big bubble. So that'll go into the Blowing Bubbles PC. And Lou Rock had made a video last week about would you trade your collection in for a 52 Mickey Mantle? And I didn't even have to think about it. I said no, I wouldn't. I don't want just one card. I want the cards that I have. I spent years putting this collection together. Not that it's a worldly collection. Not that whatever. It's for me it is, right? But the Mickey Mantle card I'd love to have. Probably never going to happen, but I don't want just one card in my collection. That's not a collection. That's a card. That's having a card. I like to have a collection. I like to be able to look at all the different things and enjoy it and put it together in a way I see fit in terms of how I like, what strikes me, my eyes, my likes. So here's a nice 1996 first year Topps Chrome Rickey Henderson. That was the first year Topps did the Chrome set. Didn't have the Rickey. And I think this is a refractor. It doesn't say it on the back, but I'm not sure. It looks like a refractor to me. Guys, tell me, in 93, I got to do it. I got to do it because I can't see. So you know what I got to get out? I got to get out the old monocle. So, yes, now this is 94. Finest moment. It doesn't say refractor on the back, but did they put refractor on the back in 94? It looks like a refractor to me. It's obviously Jeff Bagwell. Just caught my eye. Cool looking card. And grabbed it. But I think that's a refractor. Tell me, please, if I am mistaken. But just a great little card there. And then those I think were like $1 a piece or something like that. And then I go into the quarter cards, the highlight of my day. And I got this really nice Topps Finest Sterling of Tino Martinez. And we got this nice 96 Metal Universe Joe Girardi. Love those. And how about a nice catcher in their catcher's gear? Topps embossed, Mickey Tettleton. Great looking card. There's the back with Mickey and his mask up. Called him, I think, Fruit Loops. He really, I guess, dug Fruit Loops. Here's a really nice promotional sample from Flair Showcase. It is a nice Scott Rowland. Hall of Famer, shiny, cool looking card. Promotional sample on the front, on the front and the back. So, and this is a cool one, EX. This is a nice Ben Grieve. I love these. Got the acetate on one side and the shiny shine on the other. So when I go through, if you're asking yourself, you may not care, but I'll tell you anyway. If you ask yourself, what I do when I go to a dime box, a quarter box, whatever, a value box, how do I pick what I pick? First of all, it's got to be something in my PC. That's one criteria. It's something in my PCs I'll grab. And I got tons of those. So it leaves the door wide open for a lot of different things, right? The next thing is if it strikes my eye. I don't care who it is. If it's Johnny Grubb Master. Here was a baseball player, Johnny Grubb. I'm not speaking of him, but I'm talking Johnny Grubb Master, the worst player in the MLB history. If it has a really cool looking card, I'll buy the card. I don't care because I'm in awe and I get attracted to really cool looking cards. So it doesn't matter who the player is. And thirdly, if I see something that I know somebody else would like, that would definitely be something I would grab. So nothing too crazy, nothing scientific. You know how random I am. And that's how I go about it. Love this player, Bobby Abreu. This is a nice Bowman's Best. Nice card. This is a cool little color match. This is a Prism. This is 2021 Prism. The Larry Walker Purple. So it's a nice color match with the Rockies. So that's cool. Again, this Hall of Famer. This is a Pacific Revolution 2000 with Cal Ripken as the subject. Great looking card. Shiny, shiny, shiny. And then here is a Stadium Club Cal Ripken of him doffing the hat. So I got a little PC of hat doffers. Can't go wrong with a hat doffer. And there's just a random 1987 Topps Football Common. Had to have that. Couldn't pass that up. Not sure if I had this in my team set, but it was cheap, and I don't care. So I picked up the 89 Jesse Barfield traded. Here's an At the Wall, Gary Sheffield. Very cool. The front and back is great. So the front is a great action shot. And then on the back, I guess he's just, practicing. He's hitting the ball with one hand. Just a cool looking card. This is what, 95 SP, I believe. It's the premium Upper Deck set. Upper Deck was premium in itself. Then they had the premium of the premium. And here's a set build card, 97 Steve Wojciechowski for the A's team set build. And here is this is, I don't remember what year from Heritage. This is 2022 Heritage. It's just one of the inserts. Welcome to the show. I need that for the set. Show you that again. I don't know who's that on there. Oh, it's Juan Soto. Oh, welcome to the Shoto. I see what they did there. A little play on words. Welcome to the Shoto. Neither of them on that team anymore, or not on those teams anymore. Here's another Cal Ripken doff in the hat. I don't know why I picked up two of them. Probably one for the Cal Ripken PC and one for the Doff and the Cat PC. That's probably what I did. Here's a cool. I never saw these before. Hall of Famer Eddie Mofo Murphy. Y3K. Upper Deck product. Cool. I thought that was awesome. And it's a nice shot of Eddie in the old Orioles uniform there from the 80s. Great photography. Of course, it's a Stadium Club. And it's this great one of Adrian Beltre. Doing one of the things he did best was fielding the ball. That's a great photograph. So. And then anytime I see a Paul O'Neill card, especially when he's on the Yankees, I pick up this. Baseball's Finest. I guess is that a 94. Again, it's that early 90s stuff. 94 Baseball's Finest. I'll confirm. Oh, 93. I apologize. I apologize to my modern heads. 93 Baseball's Finest. Paul O'Neill. I was talking to somebody today about the Yankees and their World Series troubles. And we both agreed that we'd rather have an entire lineup of Paul O'Neills than what, the Yankees put up there in retrospect. I know it's been beaten to death. We know. I'm not going to go there. But you know what I'm saying. Like, Paul O'Neill, the gamer, they call him the Warrior, could get a hit when you needed a hit. It just shows you, the mentality. And while I love my team, I love my team. I'll never abandon my team, and I love the players on my team. It's just, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Here's a nice Andy Pettitte from Leaf. I think this is like Leaf 97. Again, another guy, just when he went to the playoffs, he was a different pitcher. He was amazing in the playoffs in the World Series. That stare, that intimidation, and he just showed up for big games, and that's what's missing. That's what's missing, and that comes from the top. I think it starts from the top. Love this one. I don't know. I laugh, dude. Manny Ramirez. You just gotta love Manny Ramirez. It's a. I don't know. I think about him when I see his cards. I lived up in New Hampshire for 11 years. Most of that time he was on the Red Sox, and unfortunately got to see a lot of Red Sox games on TV. And just, his antics and shenanigans were freaking hysterical. I mean, and he was a damn good hitter. I mean, we know that. But I just, Manny Ramirez, I can't pass on Manny Ramirez cards. Here is a 2000 Bowman Pat Burrell. Pat the Bat. And I got a couple of these Andy Pettitte on decks. I think this is 95 tops. Yeah, these are 95 Topps. So this is his Topps rookie card. Yeah, that's Andy Pettitte's Topps rookie card. So picked up a couple of those, one for the Pettitte PC and one for the Yankee team set build. How about this nice 2022 Topps Chrome Francisco Lindor X-Fractor? Great player. Couldn't pass that up for a quarter. Here's another one. I can't talk. Let me slow it down a little bit. Another one of these Y3K. We've got old-timey player Tris Speaker. He was pretty good. He was pretty decent, right? Love the old, the old Hall of Famers on the modern designs. That's very cool. I think it's neat to be able to see that, right? And then for the David Winfield, or David, I called him David Winfield. Dave Winfield Big 3 run. Now, for me, the Big 3 in my time was Topps, Fleer, and Donruss, because, that's what was the big thing in the 80s, was those three into the late 80s when, Score and Upper Deck came on. But, like, Topps, Fleer, and Donruss, I remember, from 81 to, like, that mid-80s time, you wanted all three cards of your favorite player. You wanted the Topps, you wanted the Fleer, you wanted the Donruss. Here's Dave Winfield. I think that's his last. That might be his last card. The 94 Donruss. Not a favorite of mine in terms of set design, but I didn't have that one. So him in a Twins uniform. I think he may have played for the Indians a little bit after that as well. So he may still have a couple more cards. Here is a nice catcher card, Omar Narvaez from the Brewers. That's cool. So got to look at catcher gear, guys. Didn't have this one in my Craig Biggio Topps run. So this is the 99 Craig Biggio. Again, those 2 years of Topps, 98 and 99, weren't my favorites in terms of the design. I don't dig those gold borders, but that's enough. Bowman's Best. Best Performers. Yeah, I can't read. Juan Gonzalez. Again, another guy, I kind of gravitate to his cards. He was a special player back in the day, man. He was a great player. And I know, I like his stuff. Here's a team set build for the Yankees, the 97 Joe Girardi. And then we have this Topps Stadium Club Chrome single franchise Tim Salmon. The back of that. So into the single franchise PC. How about another one? The AL Rookie of the Year, the 94 Pinnacle Tim Salmon. And then we have just a nice cage card. We got this 20th anniversary Fleer Platinum. So this is what, 2001, and it's Moises Alou. And there's the cage. He's kind of sitting either beside the cage or he's in the cage. I'm not sure, but cage card collection. Here's a couple of Pat the Bats. This is his solo rookie card from the 99 Topps update set. And here is another sucker for me. Anything die cut. This is a cool Pacific Paramount. Never saw these before. It is a Hall of Famer, and it is a single franchise player. None other than Barry Larkin. Very cool looking card. It's actually a team checklist card. I just saw that as I looked at it. Huh. Okay. But cool. Very cool. A couple more Pettitte's. I picked up these Stadium Clubs. Got those. How about a Ringmaster? This is a little thick one from Topps. Paul O'Neill. And anytime I see these, I pick them up. These are the Diamond Kings from 91. I love these cards. These are great. These are some of the best Diamond Kings they did. The full color bleed photos and just, awesome Dick Perez artwork. Right? You got the El Presidente. We got Tony Phillips. We got Crime Dog, Fred McGriff. And yes, I even picked up the checklist. Can't not have the checklist. I don't think I had this one. This is a Bowman Platinum. Looks like a 2021 Aaron Judge Bowman Platinum. And how about this? This is a Upper Deck Vintage postseason scrapbook. It's a 2000 World Series. Derek Jeter. Cool looking card. I like that a lot. Never seen that one before. And no, it was not $1.50. These are all quarter cards. Here's another nice finest sterling of, again, my boy Paul O'Neill. And yes, this will be peeled. All my cards that have this on it will be peeled. I don't like leaving it on there. I rather peel them. Here is another Paul O'Neill. This is a gold medallion, Fleer Ultra. There we go. Gold medallion. And then we have another Paul O'Neill. This is a Topps Gallery. '96 Topps Gallery, I think. And I didn't have this guy's rookie card, John Lester. Again, it was a quarter, I think. Here's another Cage card, 82 Fleer Al Oliver. So, had to get that for the Cages. And another one, an 82 George Orta, or Jorge Orta. Again, you see the Cage right there, so had to get that. Another 97, or 90, I'm sorry, 96 Metal Universe, Dante Bichette. And how about a Bowman's Best Andy Pettitte? And a Bill Dickey. This is a Upper Deck or Fleer product. I can't remember. Oh, 2001 Fleer. I don't remember what product this was. I don't think it was Yankee-centric, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it was Yankee-centric, but got that. Very cool. And here's another Cage card. Very nice Cage card. 82 Ken Griffey, Sr. That's a great shot of the Cage back there. You can have a little cameo of another player all over there. And how about a Emotion Control Landscape Flavor Andy Pettitte? And then I have the fun of going and putting all these in binders and having that relaxation. You know, that's the fun part, man. Here's an example of a card I picked just because it looks awesome. And the player was a pretty decent player, but it's a artist proof. It's a Pinnacle artist proof of Ray Langford, the Goin' Jake insert. So, again, I bought that card because look at that. That's just freaking awesome. Can't pass up stuff like that. And in the back is that. Yeah, Ray Langford had a pretty nice little career there for the Cardinals, and I think he played for the Padres. This is a nice one. The Treasury from Gold Label. It's a nice Mark Mulder for the A's there. Great looking card. Now, I'm assuming all the Treasury cards were green. I don't think they did a team matching, but it just does match the A's. So great looking little card there. How about a Charles Johnson in the gear in the back? Oh, there's actually 2 cards in this sleeve. That's kind of funny. So I got the Charles Johnson. I didn't even see that until I turned it over. So I think that drops down these cards to like 24.7 cents each because I got that one for nothing. There's a Gary Sheffield behind it. So that's kind of cool. And how about a Jim Thome Upper Deck Choice? This is like the blue, I don't know. Didn't they do like, weren't these like common, uncommon, all that stuff? Jim Thome doesn't get any love, man. I gotta buy a Jim Thome card sometimes. And here's a dual dual PC card. It's going to go in the catcher's gear book, but it does have an umpire cameo right there. But it definitely go in the catcher gear because that's kind of like the primary. That's more of a primary PC. So yeah, just a couple more cards here, guys. Here's another Jim Thome. It's a nice EX right there. Nice shiny card. And a set build card. This is a Oakland A. From Oakland A set build from, this is 2002 Heritage. David Justice. And the last card, again, just a cool looking card. Shiny, hits all the right, things. I have a section for him in my binder for, 80s kind of like fan favorites and superstars, but not like Hall of Fame worthy. Robin Ventura. This is actually when he was on the Mets. And they had that pretty insane infield on the Mets. So that's it. That's the last bit of the cards, guys. This video is 30 minutes long. I don't need to blather on anymore. So I appreciate whoever comes and watches and throws down comments. If you want to throw me some comics, go be my guest. I appreciate all the feedback I get, all the support I get. Thank you very much. Everybody have a great rest of your evening. If I don't see you before next Thursday, have a very happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you have a nice time with your friends and family. I'll catch you on the other side. May the cardboard God shine down upon each and every one of you. Take care. I'm out. And what is going to bring us out tonight? I don't know, man. I got to get a card to bring us out. Let's do the old-timey guy. Let's do the old-timey guy. Why 3K? Tris Speaker. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.